again, and welcome to another video for our garden series. We're going to show you another little garden update where we are progressing at this last day in April of 2020. As you can see, we've got our asparagus box here growing up nicely. There's a couple of asparaguses right in here that will probably be ready tomorrow. There's another one over here that's going to be ready by tomorrow probably. My wife just kind of snaps them off, 5 or 6 a day, and eats them just raw like that without even cooking them. She loves it that way. The next box, as you can see, we built the smaller canopies on here, and these are hinged on here, so we can put plastic on or netting on them, and then it's hinged so we can just lift it up to get inside there, which will be really helpful. These have the peanuts in here, and all these plants down the middle in here, these are all peanuts. There's a couple of peanuts in here as well, and down at the end we have our strawberries. We had some strawberry plants that we planted here. We bought a box of strawberry roots, and we planted them the way it said, and we got nothing. So don't waste your money on strawberry roots. Waste your money on an actual plant that is a plant, that'll look like a plant, and the first year you buy it, you will get, yes, strawberries. We got strawberries, but unfortunately we also have ants that are in here trying to take all my strawberries. But we do have strawberries on at least 3 of these bushes already. They are already starting to make little runners, as you can see here. So as soon as they get a little bit bigger, then we'll start to cut these off, and then we'll replant them in throughout the box here, and hopefully fill up the box. Alright, now on this side here we have, like I said, all of our vining items. These 3 or 4 along the fence here, don't know if you can see all of them, but it's the same as this one here. These are all cucumbers. Then out here we're going to have different types of squashes and watermelons in all these round little circles that we cut out in here. On this side we have acorn squash and, what was it, spaghetti squash? Yeah. And spaghetti squash, or buttercup squash, are going to be 2 and 2 of these 4 here. We've got our 2 blueberry bushes here, and you can see we've got blueberries growing on these. Got the fig tree, no figs yet, at least not that we can see. Nope. Grapes, we do have our grape trellis up, and we've got grapes are growing in there, and there's bunches. Now these are the muscadines, so they do have seeds in them, unfortunately, but that's going to be the green ones. This plant here is the purple ones, and it also has big old clumps of grapes on there. We finished putting this trellis board up, tightened up all of the wires, and got these 2 green and purple seedless grape plants growing here, and as soon as they get big enough, we're going to put them up on the next level and tie them to it so that they continue to grow up, which is always good. And then we'll travel over here, just in case you didn't see. We do have also out there is our peach tree, fig tree, fig tree, fig tree. Again, no figs yet, but we got that. Right here we got our what was our baby bok choy, but there's some kind of critter eating the leaves on our baby bok choy, so we're going to watch some more YouTube videos, and we're going to figure out something to try and eliminate that, or we're going to have to grow them in a pot covered inside the house or something, I don't know. This, you can see kind of these little spots. These are potatoes. The ants are attacking them and killing the tops of them, which means the bottoms are probably dying too. But we lost, looks like 3 here, almost 4, almost 5. These 2 haven't been fully attacked yet, along with that one. And yeah, but these are just regular white potatoes. And then you see all of this screening, netting, and baskets here. What are all under starting here? Okay, so the round ones here, where the baskets are, the round ones are fennel, and you can see them coming up here, the little fennel. And then there's, you said peas?
Fennel and peanuts.
Oh, and then there's more fennel and then more rows of peanuts that are starting over here. For this side we have different peas.
It's pink-eyed pea.
Yeah, there's a pink-eyed pea.
And the lima bean.
You don't get pink eye from it, they're pink or purplish beans with a black eye on it that are growing here, here, and here. And then you got more peanuts and you got lima beans as well in these rows here. And then you've got my Anaheim chili right here. You got a tomato, whichever, growing in there. And then more tomatoes that are getting bigger. And this one's actually already flowering and it's just got a little bit on it. And then we've got more peppers in all of the little tomato baskets here. Different Dragon Cayennes and jalapenos are going down here mixed. These are all going to be jalapenos all the way down this row until the end one, and then the end one is the habanero. We have our carrots growing in here, as you can see. Not a whole bunch, but you know, you grow them and then you thin them by pulling some of them out so that the ones that remain get bigger. And so that's what we're hoping. My wife aerates the grounds so that they'll actually, you know, not get too compacted in the soil and not grow right. Then over here we've got purple sweet potatoes growing starting here, and then way down on the end over here we've got just some small radishes. Radishes grow really quick, so we've planted those here. And we're also, from what we heard on YouTube, is if you plant some radishes around some of the other plants, like the potato plants and maybe the bok choy, that the bugs won't attack it because they don't like the radishes. So we're going to try that. And underneath the canopy here is what?
Oh, the sweet potato is starting over here.
No, under here.
It's a bean.
Oh, okay. Apparently we have more beans growing under here. And along fence lines? Along the fences over here? Here's what?
Whole bean, green bean, whole green bean. The viney green bean.
Let me walk over here because there's little things in the track here which shouldn't be that close. So. Alright, so over here, all these green things that you see here along the fence are green beans.
The whole green bean.
Yeah, pole green beans. And they're close to the fence because they'll probably end up climbing on the fence rather than us having to build a little trellis thing for them to climb. They'll climb the fence and they'll be happy. And then we've got onions all through here. Most of these look pretty happy. And then we've got our red leaf lettuce and romaine lettuces and different lettuces growing here, looks like.
Yes.
So it's going to be some good lunch. And that is where we're at with the garden for today. So hopefully you guys enjoy the little walkthrough and watching the progress that we have growing whatever we're growing. We do have some plans to grow a few more different things, but they're in the starter plants right now. So once we get those out of the starter plant stage and into the garden, then we'll give you another update on that. But like I said, hopefully you guys enjoy. If you don't enjoy the garden, you gotta enjoy the wonderful view out here. And as always, talk to you later.